Went to my favorite store today, the dollar store. It's a great store, man. If people try and threaten me with inflation, I'm like, inflation don't affect me. I shop at the dollar store. Inflation's for the other stores. If you haven't noticed, the dollar store is amazing. I've been going to the dollar store for so long, I got the dollar store mentality. You know the dollar store mentality? That's when you find yourself in a more expensive store. And you're looking at something, and you're like, I'll just get this at the dollar store. $8 spatula. Are you stupid, Home Goods? Just take my $8 and get 8 spatulas. I'm no fool. Or 4 spatulas and 4 frying pans and start a restaurant. Not dumb. One time I was in CVS shopping for Christmas cards. Christmas cards, $4 in CVS. I was like, I can get a pack of 10 at the dollar store for $1. They're all in Spanish, but everybody can read Feliz Navidad. Let's be real. Right? Dollar store is amazing, man. Stuff is so cheap, sometimes I'll buy something just to see what it is. A few weeks ago, I bought a breastfeeding kit. I don't even own a baby. I was just curious. I'd never seen one before. I was like, what is in a breastfeeding kit? What is that? Does it come with a breast? If so, I'll buy 25 and relive Mardi Gras in my apartment. The dollar store is a very complex institution because they got products there that you see at the other stores, like mainstream stores. You see them in the dollar store too, because something went wrong. Right? These products were on the way to the regular store, and then somebody intercepted them and was like, we've decided that these products are unsafe to be sold to the public. And then the dollar store was like, we kind of disagree. We think for the right price, $1, people might want to roll the dice with this protein powder that causes hair loss. We think, I don't know if you noticed, but our customers like to live on the edge a little bit. They're still buying the frozen shrimp. We can't believe it. Isn't that nuts? We sell avocados, bro. What a joke, right? Who's buying avocados, right? People that are making brown guacamole, we think. Sometimes there's like a mainstream product in the dollar store and it's very obvious what's wrong with it. It's very obvious why it's there. Like one time I saw Red Bull at the dollar store. I got really excited because I love Red Bull. But as I got closer, I had to ask myself, do I love sour cream and onion Red Bull? Who made this? Whoever did this should be fired. I assume they're fired. They made a lot of it. There's cases of it. It's all in the dollar store. So it's right. It's in that aisle of misfit flavors. Have you seen that aisle? It's right next to the turkey gravy Kit Kats. Yeah. There's all these bizarre flavors in there. If poor people want to try Red Bull but can't afford the original flavor, they can go and get Tapatio flavored Red Bull. That's how you know you're poor as a kid. Your mom comes home, I just come from the dollar store, I got Pop-Tarts. You're like, what flavor, strawberry? She's like, nah, basil. I got some popsicles too. Ooh, cherries? Like, nah, Subway seat. That's how things often end up in the dollar store. Basically, a company screws up the product, right? They're like, oh, we got all this anti-itch cream, but it makes you itch. What a blunder. What are we going to do with this? And then someone at the factory is like, yo, you just called the dollar store, bro. Like, they're not going to take this anti-itch cream that makes you itch, are they? It's like, of course they will. They took those belts without the holes. They took that room freshener that smelled like a skunk. Remember that? They took those sleeping pills that were accidentally Viagra. They'll take anything. Dollar store's thrilled, too. They're like, yeah, send all that anti-itch cream that makes you itch. We have a first aid section despite the lawsuit. They're Like, by the way, you got any more of that toilet paper that disappears when it touches a